I am Bhaskar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. In today's class, we are going to see non-homogeneous PDE. Non-homogeneous solution of non-homogeneous PDE. Solution of non-homogeneous PDE. Non-homogeneous PDE by direct integration. By direct integration. By direct integration. Direct integration. Now, how do you identify non-homogeneous PDE means? If it is not homogeneous, it is non-homogeneous. That means if the dependent variable containing or if the dependent variable is differentiated with respect to x and y both means, then it is non-homogeneous. If it with respect to only one variable x or y only means, that is homogeneous. That is homogeneous. We'll start one problem in this non-homogeneous PDE. First one should be solve dou square z by dou x into dou y equal to sin x into sin y, sin x into sin y, for which dou z by dou y equal to minus 2 sin y, minus 2 sin y, when x equal to 0, when x equal to 0, comma, comma, z equal to 0 if y is an odd multiple of pi by 2. Y is an odd multiple of pi by 2. Right. Solution. Solution. So given equation should be, what is that given equation? Already I told that. How do you identify it is non-homogeneous means? It is differentiated with respect to dependent variable with respect to the two independent variables. Then we can say that it is non-homogeneous. Now I will take dou square z by dou x into dou y equal to sin x into sin y, sin x into sin y. This only I will write dou by dou x of dou z by dou y equal to sin x into sin y. Can write. See here, how do you write this one? Here dou z by dou y remains as it is. That condition I have to use. So that's the way. First, what is the condition also you have to look. One should be dou square z by dou x into dou y equal to sin x into sin y, for which dou z by dou y equal to minus 2 sin y. When x equal to 0, z equal to 0, if y is an odd multiple of pi by 2. Right. So using this condition here, dou z by dou y is the one condition I have to use. So that's the way. First, I have to integrate, directly integrate with respect to, I have split out this one, the integrate with respect to x. Integrate with respect to x. Now, integration of dou by dou x of dou z by dou y equal to integration of sin x into sin y into dx plus with respect to x means I will write it as f of y. Now integration of dou by dou x of with respect to x means here dx also will come. So here dx also will come. Now integration of dou by dou x of dou z by dou y is nothing but I will get dou z by dou y equal to here integration of sin y I am taking out. So integration of sin x into dx plus f of y. Now dou z by dou y equal to sin y into integration of sin x should be minus cos x plus f of y I can write. Integration of sin x should be minus cos x dou z by dou y. This equation, I can treat it as equation number 1, I can write. Again, integrate with respect to, again, integrate with respect to y. If you integrate with respect to y, you will get integration of dou z by dou y into dy equal to minus cos x into integration of sin y into dy plus integration of f of y into dy plus whenever you are integrating with respect to y, I have to say here, while integrating constant y are written f of y means whenever you are integrating with respect to x, what is that other variable? Other variable is nothing but here y. That one should be the arbitrary constant here. C1 you will write, C1 is nothing but here f of y. Whenever you are integrating with respect to y, you have to write x variable as a constant. Integration of f of y into dy plus, so when you will do this one you will get g of x. I am writing the new constant should be g of x. Now integration of dou z by dou y into dy should be z equal to minus cos x. Integration of sin y into dy should be minus cos y plus integration of f of y into dy is nothing but capital F of y plus g of x. Capital F of y plus g of x I can write. What is capital F of y is nothing but integration of small f of y into dy. Integration of small f of y into dy. So now we can write z equal to, or z of x comma y equal to cos x into cos y plus capital F of y plus g of x I'll write. Capital F of y is nothing but, here you know that integration of small f of y into dy. Now I can write this f of y into g of x. Now I am going to use the conditions one by one. So if I use the conditions one by one, so that I'll get what is small f of y and what is capital F of y and g of x. I'll come to know that. Right. First condition, what is that here? We can see the first condition should be I can use dou z by dou y equal to minus 2 sin y when x equal to 0. Dou z by condition 1. Dou z by dou y equal to minus 2 sin y when x equal to 0. Minus 2 sin y when x equal to 0 in equation 1. This is equation 2. We will take it as this is equation 2. In equation 1 we can take, what is that? Equation 1 is nothing but dou z by dou y is nothing but minus 2 sin y equal to here what is there here? See sin y minus sin y cos x plus f of y minus sin y cos x plus f of y is there. Here x equal to 0 you have to keep. So if you give x equal to 0, dou z by dou y plus I substituted this one. X equal to 0 I have to give here. So if you give x equal to 0, here I am going to give x equal to 0. So if you give x equal to 0, you will get cos 0. Now minus 2 sin y equal to minus sin y into cos 0. Cos 0 should be 1 plus f of y. Now this sin y here, say minus 2 sin y is there. If I'll bring this one to this side, plus sin y equal to f of y. F of y equal to, what is that? Minus sin y I can write. F of y is nothing but minus sin y. Similarly, when I got it f of y, small f of y, what is that? Capital F of y is nothing but integration of small f of y into dy. Integration of minus sin y into dy is nothing but, what is the integration of sin y is nothing but minus cos y. Here minus of minus should be plus. This is nothing but cos y will get. Now I can substitute this f of capital F of y is nothing but what I got it. I got it cos y. I'll explain. F of y should be minus sin y. I got it. Minus sin y into dy should be minus sin y is minus cos y. Minus of minus should be plus. Plus cos y you will get. Now I can write, substitute substitute capital F of y in equation 2. If you substitute in equation 2, z of x comma y equal to cos x into cos y plus capital F of y should be cos y plus g of x, which is equation number 3. Now, condition. What is the condition is nothing but here. Condition is another one should be when x equal to 0, sorry, when z equal to 0, condition, when z equal to 0, y equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Now z equal to 0 means left hand side should be 0. Cos x into cos of y is nothing but 2n plus 1 pi by 2 plus cos of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 plus g of x. Now 0 equal to cos pi by 2 is 0. Cos 2n plus 1 pi by 2 is also 0. This is also 0. This is also 0. You will get g of x should be equal to, this one should be plus g of x. Now you will get g of x equal to 0. You will get g of x equal to 0. You will get. Now substitute g of x value, g of x in equation 3. We'll substitute in equation 3 z of x comma y equal to cos x into cos y, cos x into cos y plus cos y plus g of x is nothing but 0. Now you'll write z of x comma y equal to cos y if you'll take outside, cos y if you'll take outside, cos x plus 1 we will get. This is nothing but the required solution for the given equation, cos y into cos x plus 1. This way we can simplify the non-homogeneous PDEs. Right. Next problem. Next problem. Solve dou square u by divided by dou x into dou t equal to e power minus t into cos x, e power minus t into cos x, given that u equal to 0 when t equal to 0, u equal to 0 when t equal to 0, and dou u by dou t equal to 0 at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0. So this is a given thing. So how do you solve this? You can solve this by using, so how do you come to know that whether the given equation is non-homogeneous means here u is a dependent variable, independent variable should be x and t. So it is differentiated with respect to x and t both. So that's the way it is non-homogeneous. Now solution. So how do you write the given PDE should be? So here what is the condition remaining condition is dou u by dou t is there. That time I have to differentiate with respect to x first. Then, not differentiated, integrated with respect to x first. I have to keep this dou u by dou t term as it is. That condition also we have to look. Now given should be dou square u by dou x into dou t equal to e power minus t into cos x. This only I will write it as dou by dou x of dou u by dou t equal to e power minus t into cos x. Now, this one integrate with respect to x we will do first. We'll do integrate with respect to x, dou by dou x of dou u by dou t into dx equal to integration of e power minus t into cos x into dx plus integration constant should be, I can write it as f of t. Y means here I'm integrating with respect to x. What is that other variable is t. So that's when I'll write it as like this. Now dou u by dou t equal to, we will write it as e power minus t into integration of cos x into dx. E power minus t into cos x into dx plus f of t. cos x into f of t. Now, dou u by dou t equal to e power minus t into integration of cos x. What is that? Integration of cos x is nothing but sin x plus f of t I can write plus f of t. This is equation number 1. Now again integrate with respect to t, you will get integration of dou u by dou t into dt equal to integration of e power minus t into sin x plus integration of f of t into dt plus whenever you're doing with respect to x, that's the way I'll write this one should be g of x. Now integration of dou u by dou t is nothing but I can write it as u equal to sin x into, sorry, here also dt will come, sin x into integration of e power minus t into dt plus capital F of t plus g of x. Now integration of small f of t into dt is nothing but I'll write as capital F of t. Now u equal to integration of e power minus t should be minus sin x into e power minus t plus capital F of t plus g of x. This is u of x comma t. This is a condition given. Now this is equation number 2 I can write. Now we can use the conditions. First condition in equation 1 and second condition in equation 2 we'll use. What that first condition is nothing but dou u by dou t equal to 0. Condition. Dou u by dou t equal to 0. Dou u by dou t equal to 0 at x equal to 0. Dou u by dou t equal to 0 at x equal to 0. So now if you take dou u by dou t equal to x equal to 0, in which equation you have to put? In equation 1. In equation 1. If you give in equation 1, what is dou u by dou t is nothing but we know that 0 equal to x equal to 0. So dou u by dou t in equation 1, 0 equal to dou u by dou t, 0 equal to e power minus t, equal to, what is that? E power minus t sin x, x is nothing but 0 plus f of t. E power minus t sin x is nothing but sin 0 plus f of t. This is nothing but f of t we will take. So if f of t equal to, now we will get e power sin 0 is 0. So 0 equal to f of t we will get. So 0 equal to f of t. Now again, what is that? Capital F of t is nothing but integration of small f of t into dt. Capital F of t equal to integration of small f of t is nothing but 0 into dt. So capital F of t is nothing but 0. Capital F of t is nothing but 0 will get. Now I can substitute capital F of t in equation 2. In equation 2, if we'll substitute in equation 2, we'll get u equal to minus sin x into e power minus t, u of x comma t equal to minus sin x into e power minus t plus capital F of t should be 0. Capital F of t is nothing but 0 plus g of x. Now you'll get u of x comma t equal to minus sin x into e power minus t plus g of x, which is equation number 3. What is that? Equation number 3. This is equation number 3. Now, what is that? In here, you can substitute u equal to 0. When t equal to 0, you will get another condition. Condition is nothing but another condition. U equal to 0, t equal to 0. U equal to 0, t equal to 0 condition I can use in equation 3. If you use in equation 3, u is nothing but 0 equal to minus sin into x e power 0, e power minus 0 plus g of x. 0 equal to e power 0 is nothing but, what is that? We know that e power 0 is nothing but e power 0 is 1. So e power 0 is 1 means minus sine x plus g of x. Now you'll get g of x equal to sine x will get. This is g of x equal to sine x. Now use g of x in equation 3. If you use in equation 3, u of x comma t equal to minus sine x into e power minus t minus sine x into e power minus t plus g of x is nothing but plus sine x. Now you'll write u of x comma t equal to sine x. If you'll take outside 1 minus e power minus t you'll get, which is the required solution for the given equation. In this way, similarly, we can simplify any kind of problem in this way. I'll solve one more problem in this. Solve dou square z by dou x into dou y equal to x by y subject to the conditions dou z by dou x equal to log x base e when y equal to 1 and z equal to 0 when x equal to 1. When x equal to 1. When x equal to 1. Right. So now solution. So given equation should be here dou square z by dou x into dou y. Dou square z by dou x into dou y equal to x by y equal to x by y. What is the condition? One should be dou z by dou x equal to log x base e when y equal to 1 and z equal to 0 when x equal to 1. Now, first here, what is the pending is nothing but dou z by dou x is there here pending. So that's a way I can integrate with respect to y first and then remaining I will do dou by dou y of dou z by dou x equal to x by y I can write. Now integrate with respective to y. Now dou by dou y of dou z by dou x equal to integration of with respect to y I am doing x into integration of 1 by y. Here just should be dy 1 by y into dy plus integration constant should be, you will take it as f of x. Integration constant should be f of x. Here say dy is there here. Here dy equal to, now dou by dou y of dou z by dou x into dy is nothing but dou z by dou x equal to x into integration of 1 by y should be log y plus f of x I can write, which is equation number 1. With respect to y I am doing, that's why I have done like that. Again, equation 1, integrate with respect to x. If you will integrate with respect to x, integration of dou z by dou x into dx equal to integration of x into log y plus integration of f of x into dx plus integration constant should be, I'll take it as g of y. Now integration of dou z by dou x into dx should be z. I'll take it as x into with respect to x I am doing here. So if you'll do with respect to x, here dx plus dx plus. Now I'll take log y outside, integration of x into dx plus integration of f of x into dx plus g of y. Now z of x comma y equal to log y into integration of x dx should be x square by 2 plus this is capital F of x plus g of y. Now capital F of x should be integration of small f of x into dx. Integration of small f of x into dx I can write. Now which is equation number 2 I can take, which is equation number 2. Now if you use the conditions, what are the conditions here? Condition dou z by dou x equal to log x base e when y equal to 1. When y equal to 1 in equation number 2. We'll use this log x base e equal to log y. Log y should be log 1 into x square by 2 plus capital F of x plus g of y. Sorry. Here you should use log x base e. Dou z by dou y is nothing but, here see, just a minute. Here we have to use the condition equation 1 you have to use, not in equation 2. In equation 1 we have to use in equation 1. If you use in equation 1, you will get dou z by dou x is nothing but log x. Dou z by dou x is nothing but log x base e, log x base e equal to x into, what are the value of x here? X is nothing but x only, x into log y. Log y should be log 1. Log y should be log 1 plus f of x. Plus f of x. Now we can take log 1 should be 0. Log x base e is nothing but f of x. Log x base e is nothing but, I'll write in this sheet. Log x base e equal to x into log 1 plus f of x. So now f of x is nothing but f of x equal to log x base e. Log x base e. This is f of x. F of x is log x base e. Now f of x is this one means capital F of x equal to integration of small f of x into dx. Capital F of x is nothing but integration of small f of x into dx. Now if you use this, you will get log x into dx is there. Capital F of x is nothing but, this one should be, I'll write log x into dx. How do you integrate this one means integration of log x into 1 into dx, I'll write. If you'll integrate this, integration by parts you have to use. If you'll use integration by parts, log x into this one, integration of f of x into dx should be, you will get in the form of log x into 1. So integration of dx should be x into log x minus x into x into minus 1 into integration of this one should be, you will get it as, you will get x. So here you can take it as dv as x and dv as log x, you can take dv as Eilert rule you have to use. If you will use Eilert rule, inverse logarithmic. So now you will take u as log x, dv as x, dv as x. So if you'll take like that and you can simplify this, we'll get f of x should be x log x minus x you will get. Capital F of x should be x log x minus x you will get. This is capital F of x using by integration parts. Now you can substitute this capital F of x value, in equation 2. Right. Equation 2 is, what is that? Equation 2 is nothing but z equal to log y into x square by 2. Z equal to log y into x square by 2 plus x square by 2 plus f of x is nothing but capital F of x is nothing but x log x minus x log x minus x plus x log x minus x plus g of y plus g of y. Now we can put what are the condition? Another condition is nothing but z equal to 0 when x equal to 1. Z equal to 0 when x equal to 1 if you give. Z equal to 0 means left hand side should be 0 log y into 1 square by 2 plus x into log x should be log 1 minus 1 plus g of y. 0 equal to log y is there here. Log 1 should be 0 minus 1 plus g of y. Now g of y equal to 1 minus log y I can write. This is the value of g of y. Now I can substitute this in equation number 3. In equation 3. So already we used equation 3 means this one I'll take it as 4. No, I didn't use equation 3. This is equation 3. And g of y equal to 1 minus log y. I can substitute this g of y in equation number 3. So substitute in equation 3, you'll get z equal to log y into x square by 2 plus x into log x minus x plus g of y should be 1 minus log y. 1 minus log y you will get. Now, so this is the required solution for the given equation. Given equation. Here see, here I missed out this 1 by 2 is there, here divided by 2 is there, log y by 2 is there here. So now I can write here log y by 2, which is the required solution for the given equation. With this, I am winding up that non-homogeneous PDE.